about accommodation and budgeting, what you need to know all before coming to Turkey. Now it is somewhere around June, and students are getting ready to come to Turkey for schooling, and others are coming to hustle, and others also are coming to do business. So we are here today to digest everything on the table today. That's why you see that I have a lot of papers on the table, just to give you authentic information. Okay. Anyway, my name is Sharif. Those of you who don't know me, you can check me on Instagram, or you can text me through WhatsApp, or send me email. All the social media platform, I'm there 24/7 for you guys, because you guys are the best. But today's video is all about the total budget that you need before you come here as a student, as a tourist. So I'm here to give some information, some important information before coming to Turkey. Now, let me just start it like this. Yesterday, that is today, 3 a.m., I had email from Teresa Pell. She said, let me just read the email, because I cannot just say, I have to share it with you, because you guys, we are not family together, so we have to share everything together. Now, hello Sharif, thanks so much for your videos on every information we should know about Turkey. They help greatly. I'm so happy that those videos are helping you guys, because sometimes you do the video, and if they help you, like, share with your friends. Now let me continue with the email. I just want to request if you can do a video on budgeting for a newcomer in Turkey. I'm so happy to do that video, because these are the important information that you guys need for coming to Turkey. Please help give an estimate of what we should have upon arrival to Turkey. I mean the accommodation, resident permit, and more in dollars preferably. This will help us aspiring to come over, so we don't get stranded in the beginning. Thanks. Be blessed. Stay safe. You should stay safe. Thank you so much, Teresa Pell. I really appreciate it. I'm going to do this video in your name, because you really gave me this topic. I really appreciate that. But before I start, I'm going to use one information as a case study. This year, somewhere around February, someone contacted me from Cyprus that he wants to come to Turkey, so he need accommodation. So I'm going to use that as a case study for you guys, and when he comes, I help him to get resident permit. Okay, so we did all the process together. I let him involve himself, so we didn't go to any agent to do it. So I'm going to use all those information as a case study for you guys. Those are coming. Anyway, so I'm here today. Just you can see that I have the house contract here, and I have the water, the water. If you want to open a water for the new house, the document also is here. And I have the resident permit. This is for myself, which I did somewhere around January. You can see my picture over here. And this is for the electricity also here. For the gas, I don't have gas because we couldn't fix gas for his house, so I can. But however, I tried to inquire from that one also from their website. So I'm going to use that one also as a case study for you guys. Now, I have done everything. I sat down and do everything to put it out there. And I've summarized everything. Both students, those who live in a hostel, those who are not living in a hostel, all that you need to have before coming in Turkey as a budget. Now let me just start. With giving you a story how the thing started before this guy had accommodation in Turkey. So somewhere around February, I cannot remember, but somewhere around mid of February, he was going to apply for. Early February, he was going to apply for a visa in Cyprus, that is tourist visa. And he contacted me. He said, "Oh, Sharif, I want to come to Turkey, but I need accommodation. How?" Firstly, he was asking me to get him what's the name? To get him hotel. So when we did the calculation, it's going to be very expensive, because in a hotel when you're living, because every day you have to pay somewhere around $10 every $10, and you are going to pay this $10 times 30 is almost going to almost 300, right? And this one is a lot of money. You can get accommodation, and that one also can solve a lot of problems. So I told him, hey bro, the best option for you to do is for you to get accommodation yourself, and you live comfortable. And anyway, his house was 2+1, that is 2 bedroom and 1 living room and a kitchen and a toilet. Okay, so the thing started like this. So when he said that, I have a friend who's a real estate agent. I contacted him and said, oh bro, I have a friend. Actually, I told him I'm going to live in that house. That's what I put it. I say I'm going to live in that house with my friend, but he is currently not in Turkey. So he agreed to give us the house. So from the beginning, we started to talk. They say a lot of things. Say no, foreigners, we are like this, we are like that, and it's true. Whenever they give us accommodation, we leave it mess when we are leaving. This is something that is there for us. Let me sip my tea small. All right. So, and this has been going on for a long time. So they said no, they're not going to give us that money. But that's real estate agent said no, Sheriff, I know you for a long time, and I trust you. I'm going to give you this house, but you are going to pay $150 per month. I said no, I don't have that amount of money. I'm a student. So upon talking, bargaining, he agreed to give it to us $117 per month. That is it. But this is how the system goes in Turkey. If you're going to get your house from a real estate agent, you have to pay the real estate agent the same amount that you pay every month. Then you pay 1 month deposit. Then you pay for that particular month that you're going to start living in that particular house. So in total, we pay 3 months deposit to this real estate agent, and he has agreed to give us the house. So I followed him. We went to do the connection, do the cleaning, then things that, and the house that we went and right, it is what? It is finished, right? So we have finished and unfinished. Let me just put it right way. It is finished and unfinished, but the one that I'm talking about is finished one. They have sofa, bed, everything is in the house except television. Because the television that they have is the old system television. That one, the one that has the hunchback. That's the one that was in the room. So I asked my friend, I shouldn't use it, she just forgot about it. But their house was perfectly correct, nicely. I'm going to put the picture on the screen where you see it. So it's finished. So every month he's going to pay $117 per month. Every month. That's what he's going to pay. So I spoke to my friend, said, this is what the real estate agent said, blah blah blah. So he said, okay, no problem. So he has agreed. And where I'm talking that where we are living, where he is living, is not in the city center. It's outskirts. In the city center, it could be more expensive than this. So you should also note about this one. So, and the information I'm giving is all about Ankara. For Istanbul, it might be very expensive. Because Istanbul, if you don't have money, you can't live in Istanbul. If you don't have money, you cannot live in Muğla. These are tourist areas. If you don't have money, you cannot live in Antalya. If you don't have money, you cannot live in Bodrum. These places are very tourist areas. So all the information I'm giving is all based in Ankara. However, what is in Ankara is not much relatively higher than what is in Istanbul. Okay, because it's just relatively the same thing. And houses in Ankara is more beautiful than in Istanbul. I mean, not all the houses, but where the student can live. Okay, they are more good. They are more in a good shape than in Istanbul. All right. So now let me just jump and start breaking everything down. So in that time, that guy, I helped him. He paid for the rent. That is, for the 3 months that I'm talking about, you pay one for the real estate agent, one deposit, and one for the month that you are going to start living in that house. So in total it becomes $350.02. All right. So that's what he paid in, and in every month you will pay $117.5. And now let's come to the water side, because the house that you rent, there's no water, there's no electricity. And I really like the guy because when he came on 10th of March. And that particular day I had lab. So I closed from school somewhere around 9 something, and he also came around 7 something. He came early. So we arranged that he came and meet me at the entrance of my school. So from there I took him to the house here. So, and the house was there's no electricity, there's no water. So, and we have to fix the water. The water, it costs us $33.01. All right, that is $33, approximately $33 to fix the water. All right, to fix the water. And for the electricity, it costs us $36.19 for the electricity, for us to be able to connect electricity in the house. These are the amount that it costs us. And but in that particular house, we didn't connect gas because he's living alone, and it's 2 bedrooms and 1 living room, and he's the only one living in that house. So I asked him, bro, there's no need for us to spend another $87 to connect gas because you're the only one living in the house. So I would advise you to get a cooker, that is a heating the electric gas. So he went and bought that one also. Then that's what he used, and every month the bill that comes to the house is almost like $10 per month. Every month he paid $10 for electricity for everything that you do, everything. All right, so that is it. And so if you are coming to connect gas in your house, you will pay $87.51 before they can connect gas in your house. And there's something very unique right now currently in Ankara. I know that in most of the places also it's the same thing. If you're a foreigner they don't give you the normal meter that read the gas. No, they will ask you to go and fill it in your card, just like an ATM card, like a bank card. You fill it, then you slot it in your meter. Then when you finish using it, then you have to go and read it again. Just like you fill your like debit card. Like, let me just put like debit card. If you finish, you have to go and refill it before you can use it again. That's the thing. So this is how the thing goes. And one of the reasons why they do these things is that most of the foreigners, per se, when we come, they give us the house. Some has been there for a long time. Because sometimes the person will leave the house in debt and run away. You see? So sometimes the house owner has to go and pay all these debts. So because of this, sometimes the house owners are not ready to give a house to foreigners. So these are one of the reasons. Because when he went to the real estate agent, he's going to be frank with you. If really he is very good to get close to you and he likes you, tell the bro, this is the thing on the ground. Because you guys, when they give you a house, this is what you do. He will not tell that there's no house for you to say, oh, he doesn't want to give you the house, but he will tell the truth. So this is one thing that I really like about real estate agents who are very close to you. If they won't tell the truth, they'll tell, hey, this don't do this. Now, let me come to the hostel. Now, if you are going to live in a school's hostel, you are free. You enjoy. Why? Because you don't have to think about electricity. You don't have to think about water. You don't have to think about gas. You don't have to think about Wi-Fi. Everything is there for you free. But every month you only pay for at least $58 per month. That's for the school's hostel. For the school's hostel, you pay this, and this is without food. Okay, this one there's no food in it. But if you're going to live in a private hostel, it's equivalent to you living in a house. Because in every month you pay $102. $102 every month. You pay this amount of money for the hostel. And this one, the private hostel, one of the advantages in living in a private hostel is that they give you food, you don't pay electricity, you don't pay Wi-Fi, you don't pay water, you don't pay gas. Everything there for you free. So you don't pay all these things. Okay? So this for the private hostel, you pay $102. And for the school's hostel, you pay $58. This is without food. Okay? Now, you are finished with the rent, the accommodation, everything. The most important thing now is what? The resident permit. Let me just give you my story. Somewhere around 2015, when we came first, I'm living with my brother, and we have to go to we don't know how to go about it, frankly speaking. We have zero knowledge about where to apply, the link to apply, and how to go up. We have no knowledge about that. So, and every day where we are living to is one of the busiest places in Ankara. Like 24/7, you could see people. There are this game, entertainment, clubbing, everything is on that street. So we went to one particular cafe to do the application. We have no knowledge about it. We have no knowledge about how to go about it. And one of the interesting things is this. We don't know that you have to get health insurance before doing the application for the restaurant. We don't have no knowledge about that. And I was so shocked that we managed to do the application without health insurance. And until date, I'm still wondering how we managed to do that. And sometimes I use that technique to do the same application now. Because unless you know the technique, you know the trick. So during the application, we went to that is what summer 2015 with my brother. We went to the cafe. We were doing the application. We don't know how to go about it, guys. Like we were so frustrated. And sometimes we go to the cafe, by the time we close, nobody's talking to we are not talking to each other because we are fed up. We don't know what we are doing. So I'm just going to give you some brief on how the resident permit system goes here. Now, the first thing is that health insurance is very, very important anytime you're applying for a resident permit. It's very, very important. And resident permit, health insurance, the private one. Yes, let's come to this one again. The health insurance, we have the private and we have the state health insurance. The private one, even if you have a headache, you cannot go to hospital, but they can help you to get resident permit. You see the difference. But for the state one, you can go to hospital, you can use to apply for resident permit. But for the private one, even your headache, you can't go to hospital. So you have to know this down. So don't think you have health insurance from a private institution and think that you go to hospital. You might go to the hospital and ask. They don't know these people. Okay, so don't think that you get private health insurance and you can go to a hospital like that. No, because private health is very, very cheap, guys. It's very, very cheap. Okay, so at least the cost of private health insurance is somewhere around $50. That is the least. Sometimes it's not up to that, but I just want to make $50 for you guys because I don't want to say something. Maybe the one that I say you might not get that one. So at least $50 you can get a private health insurance for 1 year. Okay. Now, another thing is that those that will be living in a house, there's something very, very important that you need to know. There's something very, very important you need to know. If you are living in a house, you come first. Your house contract, I mean this one. Now, the house contract, this one. You have to take it to a place called notaire for them to confirm that your house contract is authentic. Okay? At first, you have to fill it with your hand like this. But currently, the real estate agents have developed a new way, a new system where you can get the original house contract, everything with their logo, everything on the house contract. So there's no way you can forge that particular contract. Okay, at first people can just go and buy this one and refill it and fill it and fill it for their friends. They'll be using to apply for resident permit. But now there's no way. They have changed the system. So you have to take your document, house contract document, to send it to the notaire. That's if you're living in a house. Okay, to confirm that this guy is living in a hostel, or in a house. So they will confirm, and that one will cost you $45. However, if you are living in a hostel, you go to notaire. Okay, you just have to get your documents, get the certificate from the hostel showing that Mr. ABCD is living with us, because the hostel is known, and the hostel also will have some kind of like a serial number on that document, so they'll trace it and see whether true you are in that house and in that hostel. So there's no need for you to go to an hotel. So if you're living in an apartment, you pay $45 for that. Now let's come to resident permit fee. Resident permit fee is one of the interesting things in Turkey, because if you're a tourist, you pay a huge amount of money. But if you're a student, you pay a little, very little. So for example, this is mine, which I did somewhere around, that is first, I applied this on 1st January, okay, 1st January. I applied this one, on 11th January, this one, this year. And I paid that is for 1 year, and I paid $13 for that for 1 year. I paid $13 for 1 year. And my friend who came from Cyprus, when he applied, he paid $100. But he's not a student. So you have to you see the difference. Students pay $13, but tourists pay $100. I hope you get it. So in all, I started to do all the calculation that if you're a student and living in an apartment, your total budget should be, that is accommodation and resident permit, should be $614.73. $614.73 for students who are living in an apartment. And for non-students, that is the tourists, you pay $702.73. $702.73. That is for non-students. That is for tourists. And for students living in the hostel, student living in the hostel, that is student living in the school's hostel, they will pay $120. And everything that includes everything, they pay $120. And for students who are living in a private hostel, living in not a state hostel, you pay at least $210. You spend all this for accommodation and for resident permits. All right. So we have come to the end of the video. So thank you very much. I hope this information that I give out will help you to do your own budgets before coming. And I'm so happy that Teresa Pell has also raised concern about this. And this is not the first time, because most of people ask me this kind of question, but I don't really have much time to give them the information. So I say no. Since that she has sent me this email, I have to do this video today to share it with you guys. So if you're new here, like, share with your friends, and because I try my best to give you all the information that you need. And I just want to put things out there, because currently we are trying to put things in place that those that will be coming, if you need accommodation in any of the cities in Turkey, we try to make arrangements for you. So you can also send me email about that also. That if you get a school admission and you need accommodation, you need a hostel, we are trying to do arrangement for that. So by the close of June, July, we finish with that. So currently I've sent most of the hostels and they are not giving the feedback. So by then, if you have anything, just contact me and I'll tell them, oh, I have A, B, C, and we'll do that arrangement for you also. And for those of you who also be applying for schools, maybe some of you might want to apply for a school, you can contact me. I will help you to get apply for schools for you also. And don't worry, also there's another organization of very good people that they help students, like the Highland Educational Consult. You can also link them up, and they will help you also to do the application and everything. I want to take it and Cyprus. So thank.